general.
Okay, overall, I think this is like chaos. I enjoy that. That's chaos. This is simplified. I think you can really hone Japan to be effective. Japan should be able to crank out 17 infantry a turn. That's far more effective. What the barometer for Japan is how many infantry are you piling up on the border versus how many infantry is Russia building. Now keep in mind, Russia's in the meat grinder over here. I'm relieved that England's coming in because then I can start adding units. If I'm building 8 infantry a turn, but I'm losing 10 infantry a turn,
We win.
yet you know what's coming. And the idea is to mount that pressure. Pressure isn't taking spots. It's forcing Russia to make moves that are uncomfortable. God, if I don't take that, I'm screwed. If I do take that, I'm screwed. That's what you want to do. So with him for Germany, it's just keep nickeling him, diming him, until you're strong enough. Then you go in and whack him.
One thing I thought was really cool. I enjoyed coming over to Western Europe with just a heap load of tanks, and all of a sudden, those are my defenses. I could use the planes with the infantry out here.
You used your armor this game the way I believe it is supposed to be used. It's only supposed to be used for emergency situations, to save the game, to win the game. Other than that, they're not supposed to be used.
I probably used one tank out here somewhere.
That's exactly how you're supposed to use it. The tanks must remain in range of France if necessary.
Yeah.
They must remain somewhere close where they can get to the line. And I called it, in the old Axis knowledge, remember, Eastern and Western Europe, and I would just sling my tanks from one side of the board to the other, and all of a sudden you're threatening Europe again the next turn with that infantry stack that you happen to build. You played Germany with the armor, great. That's the way you're supposed to do it. You never commit all that armor to be destroyed. The only time you commit it to be destroyed is
just like the one
to give the game to Japan.
One or something. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's when you would want to do that.
That's when you'd use it as, for example,
if I had something significant here where Japan could go the next turn.
You don't even do it to take Caucasus.
You'd have to take Russia.
You do it to do Caucasus, or you threaten Caucasus, you're going to go in, I'm just going to pull all my guys back.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take Caucasus. You're not going to hold it long enough to build it. Now I got 10,000 guys here. You're out of infantry, and you're going to lose all your armor. So Caucasus is not nearly as important. It doesn't hurt Russia nearly as much as you think it does, because this is worth 8. Well, you can still build a lot.
I got frustrated with this game as far as where they drew the lines on the map, and just the fact that it's hard to see. I didn't see that Russia was so easily connected. I don't know.
Oh, because of that. Yeah, no, I can understand that, because it really
looked a little weird. Yeah,
I can see that.
And as far as, I don't know, a lot of things were just so budget where we don't have money.
Well, try to discern the difference between gameplay and
cheapness.
Cheese out. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because this has, whoever designed the game most likely didn't decide we're not going to include money.
Yeah.
I doubt they decided that.
Right, and it's probably the same crew that designed.
It's not even a designer. It's some accountant saying if we don't include money, we save $1 per unit.
Yes.
They definitely saved a lot of money making this game, but
the map is much smaller.
Yeah.
I don't mind this so much. It really is like a travel edition. Keep in mind the box for this is a quarter of the size of Anniversary Edition. Anniversary Edition, huge. It's like all the wood on this table. So I think I enjoy the gameplay unless we find something that breaks it. So this was enjoyable to me because I didn't know what to expect. Like, what's going to happen when we do this? What's going to happen? Oh, that's interesting. Look at that.
I totally agree. I was kind of hoping that they'd also include the objectives thing, but again, it's not like Anniversary where the board is so big and you can do
This
all
is too
these
small
things.
to have objectives
Yeah.
because you're going to want to complete. You're going to be completing those objectives on every turn anyway.
Uh-huh.
If your objective is, you know,
Yeah, it's too
in
small.
the other one, yeah, 3 out of 5. Plus, he starts out owning, you know, all the objectives really to begin with of India and Australia.
Yeah, it's really interesting because Anniversary Edition, it's amazing how giant Asia is.
No, China's its own nation. This is 2 spots.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool.
No, I think this is okay. This game turned out to be better than I thought it was once we opened it up and set it up. I'm like, I don't know.
Mm.
This turned out to be better than I thought. The small map, I can deal with that. I mean, really cheesy only because of the standards that we're used to in an Axis and Allies set. No money, I don't like that.
Well, because they
But
tend to really give you, you know, what you buy, and I've never seen anything. It's really cheap. I mean, we have.
The thing that killed me, beyond everything else, they don't have a tray to put all these little pieces into.
This is what we have.
Do you want me to give you a bag?
You need like a lot of.
No, it's all right.
I give you one big Ziploc bag, put them all in.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's better
Let's-
than leaving them in there.
Yeah, that's a good
They
idea.
had this separate
That's really bad.
small Ziploc bags when you home.